Hello, thanks for stopping by. My name is Jim Falk and I'm with trailgear.org. Today I'm going to show you a couple simple fire starting techniques using flint and steel. The problem I see with people using flint and steel is they basically use an incorrect technique. Technique commonly used is holding the flint stationary and moving the knife blade across the flint. Unfortunately, this does not generate a concentrated amount of sparks towards your tinder bundle, and it also, you have the likelihood of striking your tinder bundle with your knife. My technique is to hold the knife stationary and slide the flint back. So the flint moves, but the knife stays stationary. I'm going to show you a couple simple techniques here. I call this a paper match. Take a piece of single ply, toilet paper, single ply, fold it in half, place your tinder on the end with a little bit of extending off the edge. In this case, this is charcloth. You roll it up in a loose roll. Now, here's another tip. Try to position your tinder above your flint. If you have a tinder bundle on the ground, dig a hollow so that you can get the flint underneath your tinder bundle. This way, when you drag it up, you're concentrating the sparks into a more centralized, focused area. So I'm using a couple pieces of wood to elevate my tinder above my flint and steel. And you basically give it a strike like that. Ignite. And then blow it into a flame. Works pretty good. Another technique I'm going to show you is using jute twine. Jute twine, 100% jute twine, you can buy at Home Depot. You can get a roll for a couple dollars. The roll can be anywhere from 50 to 100 feet. I take this with me on camping trips all the time. Not only it is a good twine for tying up your gear and camp crafts, but it's also a good fire starter. When it's in the roll form or twine form, it doesn't ignite very easy. But the trick is cut off a piece and fray it apart. Take all the strands apart. And fray it into a light and airy fuzzball. Again, get your flint underneath your tinder, and it goes up real easy. The only drawback to using 100% jute twine is it lights very fast and very easy, but it doesn't sustain the flame very long. So what I did here is I made a paper match with some jute twine hanging out the end. And this way you can sustain the fire longer and move it to your fire lay. Another good fire starter is 4/0 steel wool. This is the fine steel wool. You can take it and fray it out into a light airy fuzzball. You always want to fray everything out into a light airy fuzzball because it allows more air and easier for the sparks to ignite it. Again, 4/0 steel wool does ignite very fast, but it does not sustain very long. So what I did is I made another paper match blow it into a flame. Cotton balls also work great. You can take a 100% cotton ball. Now make sure they're 100% cotton. There are some cotton out there that has synthetic fibers in it, and those will give you a real hard time lighting. 100% cotton lights real easy. Cotton's good, but it too has one drawback. It does not sustain a flame for very long. It ignites very easy with the slightest spark. But if you take cotton and you drop in a few drops of Vaseline, now you only need a few drops. You don't need to oversaturate it. A lot of people put too much Vaseline in it. This makes it harder to ignite with a spark. Just need a little bit. Dab it around it. And then again, spray it out so it's a light, airy fuzzball. Put your flint underneath. And this will burn a lot longer because now it's the petroleum in the Vaseline that's burning. It's like napalm. This is good if you've got wet tinder. This will help it get it going. As you can see, it burns a lot longer than just using straight up 100% cotton. And the last thing I'm going to show you is rubber. I use an inner tube from a bicycle tire. I'll carry a long section of this packed in my gear. It compresses down real flat, weighs nothing. Then what I'll do is I'll cut off a little strip and ignite this. This will burn a long time. This is great for if your tinder's damp and you're having a hard time lighting. Now this will not ignite from a flame or from a flint and steel, but if you use something, here I'm using Vaseline and some 100% cotton. This is an excellent way to start damp or slightly wet tinder. It'll burn a long time, an intense heat. Only drawback is it gives off a lot of smoke. But this is a few of the tricks that I use using flint and steel. Just remember, hold the knife stationary and slide the flint back towards you. And again, have the flint underneath your tinder bundle when you apply the sparks. And this should help you with lighting fires using flint and steel. I hope this has been helpful to you. Stop by my website at trailgear.org. It's filled with a lot of tips for the backpacker, camper, and survivalist enthusiast. Have a good day.